Yo, that song was terrible. No autotune, no swearing, just straight cheeks. Ha 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 ha. Hey, KSI, are you sick of it? Ha ha ha. Good one, bro. Thick of it, more like smells like dick. Mid, 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 mid.
Say it again!
That shit was mid as fuck. So KSI released a music video titled Thick of It, and people didn't like it very much. I haven't really researched much about KSI's response, but I'm just going to assume he's reacting like a mature adult when one criticizes his music.
Fantano calls JJ's new song dismal. I mean, of course, but this brother just fucking hates me, man.
Oh. Now, even though it's been about 2 weeks, I still have not heard this song, but that's why we're here. Today, we're going to be ranking every KSI music video that exists so JJ can receive the feedback that he deserves. Before we continue, there are a couple of rules for this tier list. Number 1, I am only ranking music videos, not just songs. Number 2, the music video must be just KSI himself, Thick of It being the only exception. And rule number 3, I am basing my opinion off the song and visuals. As for the tiers, we have at the top, Classic Kanye, only reserved for KSI's absolute bangers. In the next tier, we have Mozart, second place, but definitely still an admirable spot. In third, we have Classic Drake, not bad, but only just digestible. And at the bottom of the tier list, we have Modern Drake. All right, let's get started. Beginning our tier list, we have Two Birds, One Stone. And this is pretty early in JJ's music career, and it kind of shows, but I'll be a bit gracious because it's one of his first songs. I mean, it's fine, but it's nothing too crazy. What I mean is that nothing within the visuals or the song itself stands out. It's kind of generic. The lyrics are okay too. A couple of the verses are memorable.
Tell me how my dick ended up in your main chick. Fleecing with the whole double trouble, don't ever say shit.
Again, it's not terrible. It's classic Drake worthy. Little Boy is a diss track against someone named W2S. I don't know who that is, and I don't really care to know. This music video has better visuals than the previous one, certainly more scenic, more to look at in the background. However, this song only sounds good in the first half. JJ has a decent flow going for him, but the second he starts roasting someone else's forehead, ironic by the way, the flow just kind of falls apart. The music doesn't really match the vocals at that point, becomes kind of messy.
Your dad is a weirdo.
Even though it's slightly better than the previous song, I still deem it classic Drake tier. Creature is when KSI really starts to step up his game. Some parts of the song sound kind of wonky, like JJ's monologue at the beginning, but about a minute in, the pacing starts to pick up, and that's when the song hits. Even though I'm a big fan of the flow, cinematography, and editing of the music video, the best part of the song is undoubtedly the visuals. I mean, compared to the bland shit before this, more locations are provided and the costume designs are enticing. You can tell a lot of creativity was put into this. I especially like the punk goggles in the desert. Reminds me of the Gorillaz song Dirty Harry.
Let like Tony, let them know we hit back like one punch, right, bring a fist to the demon away to the point of the cane.
Creature got a lot of shit and flack back in the day, but I'm putting this in Mozart tier. Fuck it, I like it. Okay, so this one is shot in like 2 locations, and one is literally just a blank room with sheets on the ceiling. The dance moves are whack, and definitely the most annoying chorus out of all the music videos we've seen so far. It's just a dude saying Kilimanjaro in a deep demon voice.
Kilimanjaro, yeah. Kilimanjaro, yeah. Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, that's pretty cringe. My biggest complaint is that I don't think there's a reason to ever play this song. Am I gonna blast this in the car? No. Am I gonna listen to it on a walk? No. My ass would get shanked if I played this at a party. Maybe listen to this at the gym, but I think KSI has much better songs for that. And this is one of KSI's first songs, and I do want to be lenient, but something about this song is just super annoying and cringeworthy. If it was the Halo announcer singing Kilimanjaro, I would have put this in classic Kanye, but you can go in modern Drake tier. Transforming is unironically gold. Compared to JJ's older stuff, Transforming is strangely mature. How the music video is shot, the visuals, and especially the lyrics definitely displays improvement. The beat is also not over the top, but it's still memorable.
Maybe I'll slap any break that is taking a minute. Busting away of my life like I'm Rick.
I honestly believe this is one of JJ's best stuff, and a very underrated song when we look at his catalog, and I deem it worthy in the highest tier. On Point is a diss track on Logan Paul, so definitely deserved, but how is the diss track itself? Well, it starts with KSI coming down from the heavens like he's a Dragon Ball Z character, while Logan Paul runs away in fear. There's a story to this music video, which is always hit or miss. Sometimes it's cool to add a story to a music video, other times I can't tell what's happening. Thankfully, this one is more of the former. When Logan retreats back into his mansion, JJ walks around trying to locate him so he can bash Logan Paul's skull in. I think my favorite bit is Logan Paul getting tased. A reference of him tasing a dead rat for goofs and gaffs. Yeah, that was hilarious. Anyways, JJ goes around the house slaughtering innocents and then finds the Infinity Glove and snaps Logan out of existence, which saves all the children around the world from Logan Paul's brainwashing.
Everything is on point.
It's kind of a fun story, but unfortunately the song is a little bland, and the visuals are just okay. Classic Drake tier. Okay, this one is another diss track. I don't really know who this person is, so the lyrics don't make much sense to me, but the beat and the flow are very pleasant to my ears, until JJ starts dissing Dax the janitor, and the flow just kind of breaks apart.
You're gonna get dropped. Now quit when I hop on my dick. Stupid little prick, you never involved. You can rap fast, but you can't make a hit.
With the combination of bland visuals, I gotta give this one classic Drake tier as well. Had the first half been just as awful as the second, Aries would definitely be at the bottom. Domain is kind of weird. The choreography in the music video is really cool, but at the same time, it's so distracting I'm tuning out the music and definitely not paying attention to the lyrics either. It's kind of a boring and generic song as well.
New games out from the World Wide Web. Now I'm catching all the
Look, it's obvious this music video was made so JJ could bring his weird weeby fantasy to life by powering up and beating up dudes with his supernatural strength. Really cringe to bring that fantasy to life. So cringe that I'm making a new tier just for this music video. Holiday is very different from what we've seen so far. It's not a rap song, but more of a chill vibe. The song itself is okay. I don't know, I didn't catch the vibes, but it's whatever. At least JJ is trying something different, but the vibe of the music video doesn't really fit with his voice and tone. Also, the music video is filled with couples like rubbing up on each other and touching certain no-no spots. It's making me feel a little uncomfortable, so modern Drake for you. We are now seeing a pattern of JJ changing up his music style, and Summer Is Over proves he can actually make that change. I feel the vibes, JJ. The song is not only memorable, but I like how the music video gives off the illusion that the shot was done in one take. It's certainly a nice looking music video as well, accompanied by a relaxing song.
sunshine, 'cause the waters on these islands. How we were living was so toxic.
I think this is JJ's best yet. Classic Kanye tier. Oh, but I shouldn't claim that Summer Is Over is JJ's best, because we have yet to look at one more song. Why don't we go ahead and take a look? Right off the bat, when I click on this video, I notice the like to dislike ratio is pretty fucking insane, making this situation crazy. Well, to counter that ratio, everyone used to believe the sun revolved around the earth besides Copernicus, so maybe we're just too stupid to understand the brilliance of Thick of It. Maybe this song and music video will age like fine wine. Again, yes, this song has a feature, but I'm willing to make an exception because I've been hearing nothing but good things about it.
Don't do it, Diesel. KSI is copywriting people who play the audio of Thick of It.
Well, I'm willing to take that risk. I have to hear this song that people have been raving about, so go ahead, let's hear it. My God, the melody, the beat, the visuals, the absolute brilliant flow, and of course, the clever verses. I mean, it's all just perfect. Suck My Dick is this generation's magic flute. We are not worthy to have such a godsend in our presence. Indisputably top of the top tier. I appreciate you all watching, nay, experiencing what is the greatest thing of all time with me.